Oh, hey, we're back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alec is in the state.
I'm in the same time zone as him.
He is in Washington after 5 or 6 weeks away.
Woo.
And we're back for the one podcast of Shaw Prep that will offend people.
Oh, yeah. Every time.
Welcome to the We Love Maxime Boudreau show.
Love you.
No, we're going to do our Strongest Man on Earth predictions. I like the way we did it last year. There with 8 events and 16 guys, it's so easy to miss things. You can do an exceptional performance and not get mentioned at all in this podcast.
And frankly, we're going to forget.
Yeah.
That's just the reality. A lot of guys.
Yeah, and there's the nature of a lot of these events is people are going to chip each other by 2.5 pounds or a second or whatever. So, yeah, you could not hear a name all day, but you could maybe see him on the podium.
Or top 5 minimum.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do our top 3 in each event, and a dark horse pick that you might not think would do very well.
Right.
A lot of the fans are just going off of Instagram and what they know. We have a little bit of a more deeper insight than most.
It's alarming how not educated still the hardcore fans are with the sport. It's crazy.
Yeah and no. I think there's this weird mix of real Strongman fans and then people who are Eddie Brian Thor fans.
That's true.
That are just Eddie Brian Thor fans. They're very casual.
I'll say my first offensive take of the episode. The general English fan, like we're from the UK, terrible strongman knowledge. Terrible. You guys don't know shit outside Giants life. Love you, but you're bad.
just gonna open by talking shit about an entire nation of people.
I am indeed.
Yeah. They've hosted us twice. They've been extremely gracious hosts.
I love Scotland.
Okay, so the events. I'll do the events, so go through the roster, and then we'll roll from there. So day 1 is a much more forgiving day than day 2. Probably a worse day for me.
Sure.
Open with max log, good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go into the frame into arm over arm. So that frame is 825. The arm over arm is heavy.
Heavy.
It's the hoist style that Brian built originally. Then we go into max weight keg toss over 15 feet.
Yep.
So he sent out the final version of the rules actually today.
Oh, okay.
So the opening keg will be 55. I thought it was going to be 60.
Sick. That is better.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It doesn't hurt anything to have that lighter round.
Mm-hmm.
So 55, and he has pre-filled all the way up to 90. And Tom Stoltman is suggesting we may go heavier.
Sure.
Crazy town. And then after I lose a bunch of points on those 2 events, we then go into the Manhood Stones from last year, probably one of the most decisive events of the show. Same weights, so if you're unfamiliar, it's Trump style, max reps at whatever one you decide to do, 450, 500, 550, or 6.
You can go up or down.
Yes. But there's no tiebreaker stone like we did for Rainier.
Nope.
So once you get a rep at the head of heavy stone, nothing else you did matters.
There are split times.
Yes, and that's interesting too because you could see 2 guys get 1 rep, but one guy does it in 10, one guy does it in 12.
Right.
Do I objectively think the guy who did it in 10 is any better? No, but the split times I think are cooler and more relevant when you get into actual reps.
Right.
Day 2, central nervous system nuclear bomb of a day.
Trap bar first, right?
Trap bar for max, yes. So it's a custom build by Rogue using a big old trap bar with Brian's Hummer tires on the side, powerlifting style, only from 12-inch. A lot of training clips you've probably seen were when all the guys thought we were pulling from 16-inch.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 12-inch. It's not going to be as big a weights as you think.
No.
Bobby's saying that somebody's going to pull 600 kilos.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're absolutely
no,
not.
but it's still going to be a cool battle. It's just its own thing.
Right.
Event 2 of day 2 will be the multiple rounds yoke carry.
Yep.
So a round of 1,100-ish. If you complete that for 20 feet, you'll go into round 2 of 1,400-ish. So it'll be completion time or your distance. And I think when we get to 1,400-ish, distance may be relevant. For a few guys, speed will be relevant.
Yeah.
But it's kind of no man's land. Don't think anyone would really hit that weight in training, nor should they have.
I think the 2 heaviest people are just you and Evan Singleton.
Yeah, I feel like there may
Which
have
we'll
been
get
some
into.
1,300-pound runs in training that didn't go well, so they're not worth posting.
I know of at least one.
I also haven't posted mine because I'm saving it for YouTube. But anyways, event 7, we have the chest press returning.
Yep.
Same, basically same format as before.
Hate it.
I love it. I'm excited.
it.
I'm actually excited for it. And then for the final event, he changed up the traditional Fingals into power stairs. So I think it's sponsored by an oil rig company.
Looks like it.
So he got some oil rig parts to make a pretty brutal looking iron cross carry. 50 feet, 388 is what it weighs.
Yeah.
And then 2 power stairs that are also made out of oil rig parts, 550 and 600.
Yeah.
It's Brian's 15-inch stairs, so quite low stair height, but the pick height is 21. We'll see how that all correlates.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a rough final event after those first 2 events of the day.
Yeah. I do think that cross could be a little heavier.
After
Find
yoke,
out.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
it's true. Yoke will kill everybody.
I was feeling real confident
yeah.
a couple weeks ago. I was like, Brian, make it heavier.
And then he did yoke.
He's like, thought I was kidding in the group chat, and now I'm kind of kidding. I don't know if I want to make it heavier. All right, so yeah, go through the guys. 16 of the strongest
16
dudes on earth.
Really good roster.
Yeah.
Really good roster. So this year we got Austin Andrade, Maxime Boudreau, Wes Jerwinski, Thomas Evans, Shane Flowers, our friend, Andre Foitu, Nick Guardione, Lucas Hatton, Tristan Hoth, Bryce Johnson, Trey Mitchell, Evan Singleton, Josh Spurgeon, Tom Stoltman, Eddie Williams, Bobby Thompson. Quite the roster.
It's kind of cool because it's like almost half that roster is new to the show.
Which is really cool. I mean, hell, the only people that I'd want added to the show would be Rain O'Neill and Patty Haynes. If I could add 2 more people.
I'd like a healthy Thor and Hooper, but
Sure. My brain automatically assumed they were there. Yeah, those guys too, because they're really good.
and I think he did. The other guy that I would like is Jaakko Skundvigel. But he kind of showed that he's in really good shape far after all the events came out, or after all the invites came out.
Right, and super biasly, with no reason to invite him, BJ Stone. Anyway, so let's talk about let's talk about the
BJ
show.
would be near death at this show.
He'd do half the events really well.
Yeah, so would a lot of pro strongmen.
That's true.
The other half seemed to be the problem.
All right, so event by event, we'll go three. Our top 3, and then we'll give our total at the end, right?
Yeah.
So give me your thoughts on the max log. Who are your top 3 guys?
I think this is the easiest. It's one of the most exciting events. The top 3 is probably the least exciting part.
Right.
Because it's pretty much locked in unless one of us messes up. So it's me, Trey, Andre Foitu.
Yep.
I think what's cool about that pack is because it's the powerlifting style, select your own attempts, and we have above 440, we can do 2.5 pound selections. So we could either chip each other, take swings for records. Me and Trey have interest in the American record. Andre has interest in the junior record, and which I guess is also the Czech record.
Yep.
Unless there's someone I'm forgetting.
No,
which
there
I assume
isn't.
he has the Czech record as well. And Brian's going to be weighing the log on the floor, so we'll be able to confirm records in real time.
So smart.
Yeah, I kind of suggested it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it'll come down to like attempt selection and like what is worth the swing and elevation. Yeah. My dark horse pick for 4th, dude, I'm leaning towards Austin Andrade.
I was gonna say it's Austin. It's for sure Austin.
The thing is the next highest max in the show is Tom, but I'm not picking Tom.
I'm not picking Tom. I'll pick Austin so long as him and Tim pick the right numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Austin too.
And Austin is, I've only seen him underperform on log once.
Yeah.
And it was at the Arnold. But I think the reason for that is he doesn't train on a wood log, and the Austrian oak is the hardest wood log.
Yeah.
This may be more forgiving, maybe not. After that experience at the Arnold, I don't think it's going to affect him as bad.
No, I don't
think
so either.
Everyone training exclusively on metal logs,
it's a bad idea.
At these big weights, the clean is a very technical thing that's different on a wood log.
It's completely different.
Yeah. It's worth the $2,000 to Steve Slater and the boys to get one.
Yeah, and that's honestly why, outside of the fact I think you could press more than anyone, it's one of the main reasons why I think you're going to win the event is because you're the only one training at super heavy loads with a wooden log.
Mm-hmm.
You have Andre and both Trey on metal logs, which the metal logs are using are at least 1 inch bigger in diameter than what the actual show is going to be.
Yeah,
because they always say, it's 12 inches. Not wooden logs are almost always 11.
Yeah,
and it also just feels different in that contact point.
Yeah.
So
and it's like maybe we're a little in the weeds, but like at Dungeon, if I want to train on a fucking Titan, I can. Rogue, Bartos, Slater, IFSA. Right, I've got
all of it.
They're different, and somebody be like, "You're already good at log." I'm like, the details matter,
especially when you're with those weights that we could potentially go to.
Yeah,
it totally. Give me. What do you think the weights will be?
I think it really just depends what the boys want to select on attempt 3. Are they
And
going to?
two, right?
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, yes, but are they going to attempt twos? Or are they going to take a swing and force the other guys to swing?
Right.
Right, because there's two ways to attack round 3, and I think we'll see that in the lead pack. We'll see that in that mid pack with like Austin, the two Toms, and Evan. I think they could choose to chip each other.
Yeah.
Because there's that carrot of like, oh, if I go 12 pounds more, I could get 3 points. If I go 2.5 pounds more, I could get 1.
Right.
And it's like at elevation when you're tired, like
What's the decision?
what do you do? And both are, there's a good argument for both, but there's 7 events left.
Right. 7 events, and especially what I think is going to be really interesting is that mid-pack battle, because we're probably going to have like 6 to 9 guys over 420 pounds, so 190 kilo, and I think just separation of 5 pounds will, or 2.5 kilos will create massive swings in points for guys.
Well, but below 440, they have to do full 5-pound jumps.
Oh, interesting.
And I think it's below 4, they have to do 10-pound jumps.
Sure, makes sense.
So, I think he's just trying to like
expedite things a little bit,
and you kind of like you got to earn those chips,
right?
So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting battle.
Okay,
but I'm pretty confident in the top 4.
That'd be my same top 4.
Yeah.
All right. The next one we got keg toss for Max, our best event. That's gonna be sick.
It's frame and arm of arm.
Oh, on the website it's listed different. All right, so if it's framed to arm of arm, they have it listed in the second one. Interesting. All right, well, it's framed to arm of arm. Great event. I like this event. Ratchet style hoist, so it stops in place. Slightly different arm of arm technique for that.
I get no advantage from potentially going last.
No.
My strategy is go as fast as I can.
You gotta go full tilt.
And try to finish it relatively quickly.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much your game plan. Top 3 for me in this event would be Singleton, Tom, Stoltman, and boy. Now, if he was healthy, I would say Maxime Boudreau, but I don't think he is.
No.
So I'm not going to say Max. I'm going to say Austin Andrade. I think he sneaks top 3 in this because he's really good at arm for arm.
I think he is when speed's not a factor.
So you're saying you think because it's so much heavier, you think it's when he really shines?
Last year it was so heavy that Thor couldn't finish.
Yeah.
Also, that's when I did better than we were supposed to on arm over arm.
Yeah.
Speed is where people with builds like me and Austin don't, because our stroke is shorter.
With that, also, let's go with that logic then. Then you could have a guy like Bryce Johnson sneak into the top 3. Basically, top 3 being everyone over 6'7".
And the dark horse, I think, is the one guy who's going to kick ass at this that isn't super tall.
Wes Derwinski.
Yes, Derwinski.
Wes Derwinski, easily top 4.
Yes. And honestly, I might even flip that just on experience.
Over Bryce.
I would probably put Wes ahead of Bryce on that. Like, Bryce was good at North Americas.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Who else has touched this exact setup and has done well on it?
Well, none of
that. Like, Bobby's done it, but he's not a standout.
Tom Evans did okay.
Yeah.
On it once. Yeah, he did okay.
And
I wouldn't say
he's
bad.
a big enough frame.
Big guy, strong hands.
Seems like he's had a decent prep, but he hasn't posted shit.
Well, according to him, he's at his best prep ever.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like selling tickets, so he doesn't post anything with weights. Thanks, Tom. God.
Yeah, I'm learning everything from your coach's posts.
Yeah, dude, sick. Thanks, Ken.
All 18 people that follow Big House Power.
Right. Mostly like football players and stuff.
Which,
Yeah, so Tom Evans, I could see doing quite well. But yeah, I would say Tom or Wes, dark horses.
Yep.
Dark horses.
And then the keg toss.
Not a good time for us.
No, but I honestly think there's going to be this big old traffic jam.
Yeah,
70 to 75.
You're better at weight, turns out, than you are standard
For
throw
height.
series. Yeah.
For a series or for height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is better. So this is where I actually think you end up being mid-pack and your whole show is ideally locked in.
Yeah, because it's like if I view my throw slow motion, technical, there's not a lot to change.
No,
like,
no.
It's
You just have to throw harder.
I have been forced to get really technically good at throwing, and I'm not going to miss on a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit what I can hit based on the power I have on that day.
Yep.
And I think there's guys that are going to miss because they miss.
Yes, I agree.
Yes. And honestly, I beat 2 guys last year because they just missed.
Yeah, Max being one of them, which is weird because he probably should have took second or third. In the event.
So I on consistency and technique, I think I can squeak into the mid pack,
which is what you need for
unless
a goal.
Everyone is just better than I think.
Yeah.
The lead pack, for sure. I think the winner of this event is for sure
Tom Stoltman.
Tom Stoltman.
Yeah, I think it goes. Personally, I think it goes Tom, Tom Evans, and Bryce. I think that's our top 3.
Yeah, and I think the dark horse would be Nick Guardione.
I think Austin Andrade over Nick. I think he's just stronger.
Just stronger. Yeah, like I wouldn't put Shane in the lead pack.
No.
Typically I would with throwing.
I mean, Shane is saying straight up, like, this is not my favorite event. I don't like this.
Well, you know what's another interesting fold to this is I remember watching Tom train for the throw for distance.
Yeah.
Of course, by the time the show came around, he was consistent. He did it. He kicked ass. But he missed a lot in training.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And not because it was a lack of power. It was because I'm doing something
It was just practice.
dumb.
It was bad practice.
Bad practice.
Yeah.
For Tom to get to 90, he's got to succeed. I think it's take them all.
Yeah, it is.
He's got to succeed 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90.
He can, and you only have 2 attempts.
Somebody who is
right?
good. Yeah.
2 attempts.
And you have 30 seconds.
It's not a lot of time.
With a maximal weight event, you kind of have one.
Basically one.
Yeah, right? Like, I mean, for him, a 70 is so far below max that he can probably do 2 clearing throws in 30 seconds. If I miss the 70, the second one is just for, please God.
Hail Mary, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's a chance that, they got to succeed so many times in a row.
Yeah. I would say, though, dark horse would still probably be, for me, Austin and Shane. I would be more confident saying Shane if he didn't just tear his pec. Yeah. That release point probably a little bit affected.
Yeah. And you're probably right, because when you get into the heavier kegs, you need actually the mass to not have it pull you forward.
Right.
It's like Shane doing that backflip on this event.
Right.
Like you see I try to teach Alice how to throw. She's got all the tools.
She's just light
to be a good thrower. We get above a 20-pound bag in the front swing. She's getting pulled onto her toes, and that happens with on a bigger scale. Shane weighs 320. A 75-pound keg is going to pull him forward.
Right.
It ain't going to move me.
No. No, it's not. So this is where the barrel-chested boys actually might do slightly better than people think. Guys like Trey, you, Austin, Foitu potentially. So that's what makes us
honestly,
a little
I
different.
probably actually would put Trey up in my top 3, which as much to my dismay.
Sure, which would be bad for us.
It would be bad for us.
Yeah. So you have Trey in your top 3.
I
then.
do.
What's your top? I said mine. What's
so
yours?
Tom, who's the other gigantic guy? I would say Tom, Evan, Trey Mitchell.
Tom Evans or Evan Singleton?
Singleton.
So you have Evan Singleton.
Yes.
Okay.
But I haven't seen him throwing a lot.
I have Tom Evans, and then Austin Andrade.
No, actually, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. I'm going to go Tom Stoltman, Tom Evans, and then why am I spacing on what I was just talking about?
Trey.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because Trey is one of the only guys to finish that kettlebell series.
You think Trey's consistency will beat out Tom Stoltman?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think Trey doesn't get worse when things get heavier.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. And he doesn't have that top end speed to be impressive on a throw for height. But I think he can move 70 the same speed as he can move 60, the same speed he can move 50.
Right.
He just has a 4 low that he uses for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next event, we got Manhood Stones.
Manhood
Great
Stones.
event. Great event for you.
Yes. I hope I'm going out somewhere in the middle.
That'd be nice.
I might have to go out in the lead pack, and I just have to mentally prepare for that.
Yeah.
I want 1 stone bigger.
Yeah, I mean, 550 is the goal.
Yeah.
And all of your training would indicate that you're more than capable of it.
Yep.
So we're going for 550.
It'll come down to, can I get my tacky right? And we're going to do some experimenting before the show. Lead pack. What sucks on this one is the same situation. It's I want to pick Tom to win the event, but it's all data would say no.
I'm not picking Tom to win the event.
I think the safer bet is Austin Andrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your top 3? I'll give you mine.
I'm going to go. So if Tom goes light than 550, he's in my lead pack.
Sure.
Right? Because I think the lead is Austin, Trey, Tom Stoltman.
Okay, I think it's a very...
But the other guys that can hit 550, me, Bryce, Shane Flowers.
Yep.
And if Shane gets his tacky right, I think Shane is strong enough to do it for reps. Bryce also might be strong enough to do it for reps.
I think they're strong enough. I do think experience on these particular set of stones is going to be huge.
It's a different finish than what they have at Giants.
I love you, Steve. I think Steve Slater makes one of the best equipment in the world. I hate the finish on these stones.
I do too.
It's not good for a lot of reps at heavy stuff.
Yeah.
So
it is. What's interesting, the guys who just were glued to it and the guys who weren't.
Yeah.
And
who would you describe as glued? Because I wouldn't describe anyone.
Austin was.
He was the only one. And I also think he has the best squeeze out of everybody.
He also used Cerberus 4.
Yeah. He always used Cerberus 4, though. He likes it.
He likes Cerberus 4. We tried Cerberus 4 at Giants Live, and I actually quite liked it.
Yeah, you enjoyed it.
I'm typically a Spider Heavy guy. And then there's guys that swear by Elite or mixtures of Elite.
Yeah. I don't like Elite, but we're going to do some experimenting this weekend.
Yeah, it is like, what sucks is like, you train in your gym, the humidity might be different in your gym, the temp's different. And then in an arena, right, with a different finished stone than what you have at home.
Yeah. The arena's usually pretty good temperature-wise, but the stone's different.
That's exactly why I think guys are like, oh, we're not going to have a bunch of guys zero this year. It's totally going to happen again.
I think
guys are still going to zero.
We're still going to see some zeros.
Because there's a lot of guys that are in the position I'm in where it's like, I think I can win.
Right.
Or I think I can podium.
Right.
And I need these points. So they're going to take this somewhat irresponsible swing, and half of them are going to miss.
Yeah. I mean, my top 3 in this event, I think at first will be Austin Andrade.
Yeah.
And then I do think Tom Stolman he'll have Shane there. Shane's like, you're doing this than this. Mm-hmm. And I think him and Austin hit the same amount of weights. I think Austin's going to do 550 for a dub.
And I don't think Austin's going to go for a lighter stone first.
Nope. And I think Tom will, and then go 550 for a dub.
Yeah.
Tom, he loses.
I could also see Tom going 500, 600.
He's not hitting 600. I'll tell you that right now.
Do it.
He's not hitting 600.
Do it.
Tom, I love you. I don't think you're capable of hitting 600 in the middle of a show. I don't think anyone is.
Shane, I think he can do it.
Getting baited.
I think Tom is the greatest stone lifter of all time.
Well, that's still true.
And the guy who's the greatest stone lifter of all time would lift the 600 in the middle of the show.
Do you want pussy? No, but I'm joking. Joking.
Yeah,
please don't clip that.
Tom's going to be beating me.
Chat, don't clip that.
Tom's going to be beating me by like 9 to 10 points at this point.
For sure on day 1.
Yeah, day 2, brother.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
I have. Actually, you're ready for my wild prediction?
Okay.
My super ridiculous. Everyone's like, you're biased and stupid. Mm-hmm. Austin wins. You take second. And then I have Bryce Johnson or Tom fighting for third because they're slower.
Okay.
I think
why isn't Shane in that group?
Shane Flowers?
Yeah.
I don't think Shane realizes just how slick these things are.
Sure.
That's what I think.
I think Shane's little stone series he did in the gym is one of the most bananas things I've ever seen.
Super cool. He's incredible. I could be wrong.
And he's got good stone mechanics.
Yeah.
He doesn't go to the toes.
He
understands what needs to happen, and it doesn't change when it gets heavy.
That's true. I could see
a guy like Bryce being a gigantic guy.
Yeah.
When things go bad, mechanics go bad, but he's still been tall enough to get away with it.
Yeah. That's true. I could see
Tom's in the same boat.
I could see Shane.
All the tall guys are terrible technically.
If Shane goes out there with the perfect tack and goes right to 550, he could beat out Tom Stolman or Bryce. He could. The smarter move would be get a rep at 5 bones and then go.
Sure.
But that's the gamble we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Whereas I know for a fact you've touched the 500 now. You know what it's like. I know you could walk right up to it and rip it. Now for us, it's like going to 550.
And it's like my worst case scenario is something's wrong on that 550. We've seen guys miss. I could also go down and do 500 for 3 and be the highest placing 500 guy.
And that's fine.
Yeah, that's still fine. But a lot of guys aren't willing to do that.
No. Yeah, I mean, the moment it's even a little crazy, I'm just going to tell you go down.
Yeah, because it's just a bananas event.
Right.
And like in a 16-man show.
Oh, I forgot about Trey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh, man.
There's so many guys that are.
Trey will go 550.
I think the average stone lifter is better this year.
Trey will go 550 for reps.
And you know what's stupid is there's another like when a Max has a good day, Max can lift 550.
He had a bad time last year,
but he did pretty bad at North America's.
Yeah,
the one thing he was in shape for was stones.
Oh, he destroyed the stones. That's undoubtedly. He's gonna ruin points.
Yeah,
honestly, okay.
Because honestly, a really in shape Max could be in top 3 after day 1. Day 1 is awesome for Max.
I don't think he's gonna be in top shape, but I do think he's gonna be good stones because I think he wants to. Has a point to prove.
Sure. That 0 pissed him off last year.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to change my predictions. I'm going to go Austin, Trey, and then it's a fight for third between you and Tom Stolman and Bryce.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's what I think.
Okay.
And that also covers my dark horse.
Yes. Is there anybody else that has not been mentioned who is way better at stones than people realize in the back half of the guys?
I know Eddie Williams is good at stones. I've never seen him tested with truly heavy things, but he handles series quite well.
Yeah.
Nick hit a PR recently, but I don't think Nick would consider himself one of the top 4 guys here.
Tom Evans just did a smart 450 for reps last year.
Yep.
Yeah, hard to say.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shuffle. There's going to be a lot of zeros.
It's another tight pack, though. It's another tight log.
Pack. Yeah. So, after day 1.
I think you're in 5th or 6th.
Fifth or
6th.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Well, if you're in 4th,
if I'm in
let's
4th,
go.
Yeah.
Show's over.
Some
You
shit
nerds are
happened.
done. but
Yeah. So
I think 5th or 6th.
I think the top 3 in the show at that point is probably Austin Andrade, Tom Stoltman, and Evan Singleton.
Sure. Well,
he's going to do bad at stones.
No, Tom Stoltman. Yeah. No, yeah.
Evan
It'll be Trey. It'll be Trey.
Trey's going to zero an event.
Fuck, you're right. But Evan isn't good at stones. Interesting. Nope. Nope. It's going to be Austin, Tom Evans. That's what I think.
He's bad at stones.
I wouldn't call him bad.
He'll be in the bottom half.
You think?
He could be. Yeah.
I think he gets a 500.
I think we're also assuming a lot on his throwing.
It's true. We're assuming.
We
are assuming. He did beat you last year.
Okay. Weird scenario. You know who could also be in the top 3 after day 1?
42?
Shane Flowers. If he squeaks out his 440 on log, he goes top 4 on arm over arm.
Oh, shit, you're right.
He could be decent at throws.
Yeah.
Top half.
Oh,
he could go top 4 on stones.
Totally.
There's
be
a
Shane
scenario
Flowers.
it could be Shane Flowers.
That's a smarter bet.
And then day 2 happens.
And then hey, you're a friend. We love
American flags and eagles and yeah, heavy
Eagles.
shit.
AC/DC's blaring, even
Yeah.
though they're Australian.
Yeah.
All right, day 2.
Day 2, Max Trap Bar.
Ooh, great event.
You got a top 3?
I do. I think the top 3 is going to end up being Evan Singleton, Austin Andrade.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Probably in that order.
Yes.
I think Evan is going to win the event.
Yeah. And personally, how you doing, Evan? Hope you're watching. And Nico, I want him to have to swing hard. I want him tired going
That's
into
the
yoke.
event where, like, I want to push.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be fine after it.
Yeah. And a lot of people won't.
No. I want to swing. I'm going to open over 1,000. Let's do it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, you'll open.
It depends on the
You'll
actual
open
implement.
where I tell you to fucking open. but yeah, we're gonna go something stupid.
Yeah. And I think the 600 kilo shit is not happening.
No,
but
man.
The 3 of us finishing over 500 kilos, certainly.
I think so.
I think it's doable.
I think so.
Unless the actual implement is just so weird.
Right.
There's also a scenario where the actual implement is easier than what we've been training on, and then we go to fight on it.
Who do you think's the dark horse?
The dark horse in that event is Andre Foitu. I've seen a couple 1,000-pound pulls from people.
Interesting.
I wish I'd seen Tristan Hoth train from 12
Because he's good.
because he's weirdly good at it,
Yeah.
and he doesn't get the respect he deserves on real deadlifts.
No, he doesn't. Because
He's a fantastic deadlifter,
especially for reps. He's so good.
So, but Andre Foitu hit a comp height on the world's shittiest trap bar,
Right.
1,040.
Right.
It was hard,
But he did it.
But he did it.
Yeah.
Who else is a big squatter that we're not thinking of?
None of them. None of these guys squat. Who
Eddie
squats
Williams?
here? I bet you he could
I
squat.
bet Eddie Williams can squat.
I bet he could squat. Yeah.
Yeah, he's built like a refrigerator.
Yeah.
I can see Tom Evans doing quite well in this.
People don't understand how big Eddie Williams is.
He's huge.
Immense.
Well, and Tom and I always want to say Big House Power. That's so funny. Why am I spacing?
It is Big House Power.
I know,
Ken.
but I want to say his name.
Joe
but
Ken?
I'm like, yeah, Joe Ken. I'm like, Big House Power.
Big House Power.
Anyways,
It's good branding.
But they peaked the trap bar similar to us. They had a speed week and a heavy week. Speed week, heavy
Yeah.
week.
It's almost like he knows what he's doing.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. He's fucking smart.
But he only posts the speed week.
yeah, he never posted the heavies.
No, he never posted
Hey,
the
Tom,
heavies.
again, let's sell some tickets, bud. Let's sell some tickets.
But now I'm sitting here thinking, what can Tom deadlift? Shit,
Yeah.
your plan worked.
Yeah.
I'd say Tom Evans and Andre Foitu and Eddie Williams.
Dark horses
Yeah.
floating in the nebulous. Yeah, nebula.
That's probably the most up in the air event of the show.
Really? I don't think it is. I feel like that top 3 is pretty locked.
Well, I know, but in a 16-man show,
Oh,
how important is 4th through 10th? Super important.
yeah.
And I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Bobby is in that mix. Like, we haven't said that name. Yeah, Bobby can. He's one of the strongest squatters. If we did a max deadlift, he'd be second.
Yeah, we're doing trap bar.
I know, and he's still good at it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just feel like, There's a lot of guys right around the weights that he's posted.
But
a lot.
Who's good at grinding through pressure? He actually got the squat last
That's
year
true.
for reps.
He can grind.
Yes. So I think to say if Bobby got fourth in the event or even top 3, it would shock me.
I have a hard time being like, if the deadlift was day 1, yep, I agree with you. It's day 2. What shape is Bobby in? Is he going to be injury prone? Those are the things that
half of shows he's fighting himself.
Right.
He's got a lot of hard miles on the body.
He's a bit of a glass,
the first to tell you that.
Bit of a glass cannon.
Yes.
If the boat's good, he's good.
Yes. Fair.
So it just depends. He is capable.
And then the yoke.
This is where people start hurting.
I think everybody except for Max gets through the 1,100-pound round.
I would be pretty comfortable saying that as well. I watched Spurgeon run 1,000. I've seen Bobby many times run 1,000.
I think all of these guys are capable of finishing 1,100 except for maybe Max.
Only because of where he's at physically now.
It's if you had to say what is Max's worst event, people are like, oh, it's deadlift. Like, no, it's yoke.
It's yoke.
It's yoke.
It's actually yoke. Yeah.
So everyone gets to 14, and then I think 14 takes half the field out at the knees. They get no more than 5 feet.
Yeah, I agree.
I think actually 3 or 4 guys may zero it. They might not get it off the ground.
It's possible because at this point they're so tired. They're 6 events in at this point.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think some of the guys are strong enough to stand with 14.
Yeah, the amount of leg power. Forget like back, trunk, and all that, which is obvious. We all kind of just know that intuitively. The amount of horsepower you need to have in your lower body to move something like that, and a lot of these gentlemen, self-admittedly, don't squat year round.
No,
that's problematic.
They just can't do it.
Yeah, it's problematic.
Yeah.
So who's your top 3?
I think my top 3 are the guys that I know that certainly will finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm winning that event.
Okay.
I know I can win that event.
Yeah, I would agree. I have you in first.
Austin Andrade.
Interesting. I have a deviation from that.
Evan Singleton.
Okay.
And my dark horse is Tristan Hoth.
I have you, Tristan, and Evan.
Fair. It is a fair criticism that Austin has not posted any yoke.
No.
I'm just making a lot of assumptions based on how he is built.
I know Austin can move the 1,400, and I'm very willing to bet he'll finish it. I think Tristan does it faster.
Yeah, no, you could be right. You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Tristan, I've seen, dude, he's weirdly good at
that
yoke.
dude can do yoke.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. Also, a random person from the lower half of the pack that I think is going to do awesome is Eddie Williams.
Yeah, he could. I've never seen him, but he's built like
he's just
a guy.
big. Like, who is big?
Yeah.
Tom Evans is big.
And Tom Stoltman will also finish.
I don't think he's going to finish.
You don't think?
No.
You think by that point he's a little too tired?
I saw his 1,200. I think there is a 0% chance Tom
was that
finishes.
1,200? I thought it was 13.
That was 12.
Oh,
it was 550 kilo.
Yeah, he might not
So it's a
finish.
little over 12.
He might not finish.
I don't think
then.
he's going to finish.
Yeah, that's rough.
Because it's not even like you're doing badly. I think you can not finish and still get 6th.
5th or something.
Fifth, yeah. I think a lot of guys are like, I'm going to finish. I could even eat those words, right?
Good. Hopefully don't, but good.
I think I'm going to finish.
Yeah.
6 events in, heaviest weight we've ever lifted of any variety ever. And then we have to walk with it?
Yeah, right. Now, I think because of the stone, your stone performance, the trap bar performance, and the yoke performance that we're assuming that you can have based on your training and our usual projections of peak, you go from being 5th or 6th going to day 2. Now I think we're in 2nd or real close to 1st.
I think after yoke, I'm in the top 3 for sure.
I think you're in top 2.
I need to be.
If you're not, then it's going to be a harder weekend.
It's tough.
Because then we have chest press coming up, which I honestly don't
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I could place 8th. I could place 1st.
The only person I'm going to say I'm comfortable saying is going to win the chest press is Tom Evans.
I don't think so.
You don't think he's going to win the chest press?
No.
You think it's Foytu?
I think it's Foytu.
I think it's Tom.
I think it's Foytu.
They're both monster pressers.
But it's interesting. Like, there's guys in the mix that, like, Austin's a good bench presser. Josh Spurgeon's like, I was a powerlifter, so I'm going to win bench press. Like, I don't maybe.
I don't know.
I think, but see, the thing is like, how many of us can bench 550?
Not many.
A lot. No, I think a lot.
No,
a lot.
Yeah.
Right, and that's just like, are you a pec dominant or are you a tricep guy?
Yeah. Nick Ardione's crying.
People fail off the chest on this. They don't fail halfway up.
And guys that had monster points going into day 2, like Shane, is going to drop a ton here because Shane obviously tore his pec.
Yeah,
and I think he self-admittedly said, "I'm just going to do a couple and move,"
so,
which is smart.
Man, dude, I think Foytu first, Tom Evans second,
and then you think Austin or you?
I think I could beat Austin.
Okay, because
you also have to consider
Singleton too. Singleton.
Actually, no, I'll have Singleton in third.
Singleton's a great.
I think
bench
Singleton finishes the rack.
Ooh,
He was one
points.
rep away last time. Other guy who was close was Bobby was close.
Yeah, he was.
But his bench does not look very strong right now. And this is also the strongest lockout and pressing power Trey has ever had.
Absolutely vertically, which I could only assume is going to translate to better results than last time.
He's the style where those two are going to correlate more.
I think so
Than
too.
like me.
Yeah, I think you're in a dogfight for anywhere
Fifth
from
or
like
sixth.
fifth to fourth.
Well, there's no split time, is there? No.
There's reps on the last one,
There's
and
no
I'd
split-
imagine he'd split it.
Why? Because there's potential machine error. They can't do split times.
That's something we'll have to find out.
But
huh?
if you have to rely on the staff to adjust something and add weight, you cannot do split times.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
it could be some ties there at fourth and fifth.
Yeah. I'd have to. I apologize for not knowing how they
Yeah.
did it in the past. I imagine they just tied at reps.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. If we take fourth, we're in a great spot.
Yep.
Fourth would be super ideal.
Yes. And then okay, so who's your like dark horse bench presser?
Before he tore it, it was gonna be Shane.
Yeah.
Because Shane is actually very good at bench, but he just had a mishap. Yeah, it would be Shane. Shane would be my dark horse. Everyone else is pretty obviously good at bench.
Yes. Wonder if Derwinski can bench.
It wouldn't shock me.
Wouldn't shock me.
Says he does a lot of close grip,
Yeah.
and this is a very tricep.
And he was
dominant press.
in the JF school of getting strong for
House
a
of
long
Pain.
time. JF House of Pain.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have real big arms and struggle with a 420 log.
Also, shout out to JF for winning a pro show against 20-year-olds this week
Hell yeah,
in
dude.
Canada. Fuck
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
JF. Let's go.
That's sick. All right, then we
Next
go into the
event.
final event.
Final event. Points at this point, I think, are so close for the top.
Yes,
It's crazy.
And there's a couple ways this goes. If I am in second or third behind a Tom Stoltman and Evan Singleton,
We're staying in second or third.
we're staying in second or third.
Yeah.
If it's like me, Austin, and Trey,
We're winning
and
this.
Foytu
We're
battling
winning
it out,
this bitch.
I think I can win this bitch.
Yeah.
But there's just
Evan
like,
Singleton is the biggest problem here.
there's like 3 or 4 guys
Yeah.
that I just can't beat on power stairs.
No, you're not beating Evan
For sure,
Singleton.
2. I cannot beat
Just
Tom
two.
and Evan.
Just two. Tom and Evan.
I think you're undervaluing Shane.
I think Shane's going to be real tired at this point.
Sure. I just think he's also Shane Flowers.
Yeah, he's
Real good at power stairs.
He is.
And so is Nick.
He's also not real good at 7 super heavy events back to back.
We're going to find
And
out.
you're sturdy as fuck. Shane's my boy.
I just know how I felt after 1300 in the gym, and
Yeah.
2 days later, I'm like, bro, I can't do power stairs. I literally can't.
Well,
Let's
listen,
stop.
man, through Christ, all is possible.
Through Christ, all things are possible.
All right, so
But yeah, so I think the for sure top 2 in the event
yeah,
is
Tom and Evan.
Tom and Evan.
Absolutely.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
If they are leading the show, they're winning the show.
I tell you who we can't let beat you is Tom Evans, because he could, but you two will be close.
Tom Evans could get me in that event. Well,
he did
has
real good at
ever-
Rogue.
Yeah, but he's never finished it at Shaw.
Oh, he's right.
He was a little messed
had
up last year.
bicep
He was a little messed
issues,
up.
though, which he doesn't now.
We haven't had Thomas Evans 100% healthy in a minute.
2 years,
Yeah.
maybe.
I still think I could beat him in power stairs.
Yeah,
I think I can.
Well, you
I
have a
think,
lot of
I think I have
experience.
the most experience on power stairs aside from like Tom.
I think so too. You've
Yeah.
done it so many times at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so give me your top 3 power stairs.
Those 2.
Yep.
Third, I have Shane Flowers,
Oh, okay.
and dark horse is me. I think I give third or fourth on that event.
I have. I think it's going to be my top 3 is going to be Tom Stoltman, Evan Singleton, Bryce Johnson. That's my top 3, and I think you cannot let anyone else but those guys beat you for you to win the show.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I just watched Bryce on the Power Stairs in North Americas. He's finishing. He's gonna finish.
He's got it figured
and he's
out
gonna do
now?
it fast.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got to figure it
I
out.
can do it fast.
Beat him.
I'm gonna try super hard.
Beat that tall motherfucker. Also, we love you, Bryce.
So that's the thing. Now, when we sit here and say, what's the podium?
Yeah,
There's 2 scenarios.
yeah, there are.
I'm going to say there's 2 scenarios that are going to happen. There's actually a very unlikely third
Okay,
scenario.
let's hear what you got.
Well, it's not very unlikely, but it's possible.
Sure.
Scenario 1, Tom and Evan Singleton are first, second, or third with me or Trey or somebody, if it's big boys and those two going into the power stairs on the podium, those two are 1 and 2.
Sure.
The other scenario, if those guys are in 4th, 5th, 6th, and they just aren't in range, it's a battle of the big boys. I think my podium is me, Trey, Austin, or Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
The other person who I think is the dark horse for the entire show that we've barely mentioned at all is Andre Foytu.
Mm-hmm.
I think Andre Foytu is a solid B at everything, and he's an A+ on log.
Yep.
And he didn't post a ton, so I as you can see it going a couple different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's like 6 guys that are like really in the hunt, and I could make like I saw on somebody's predictions, they made an argument for Tristan, they made an argument for Eddie, they made an argument for, there's a bunch of guys that you can make an argument for, and it's like that's not crazy to say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's so cool about the show, and it does kind of, they're more likely because the 2 guys who ran away with the show last year are gone. Like Mitch and Thor are gone.
It'd be extraordinary close this year.
Yes.
I'm actually looking up because what group was Andre Foytu in Worlds? Was he in group 3?
No.
That was you.
That was me.
2 or 4.
Because I want to know, because personally I think there's a real potential here. No, I think it was 4. There's a real potential for Andre Foytu to not do as well on the arm of her arm, and that will dictate.
Well, you'd have to look at the results from the final.
That's what I'm doing right now.
I mean, we're predicting me to potentially win doing bad on the arm of arm.
Right, but it depends on how
Sure.
compared to you. So he got 4 points. All right.
And he's admittedly bad at throwing.
Yep.
And he's admittedly never loaded over 440 on stones.
So there you go. He has 3 bad events. He's out of contention.
He's out of contention.
Yeah. So
I mean, he could have 3 top 3s.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he'll do okay on power stairs. He'll do okay on yoke. Yeah, I think he'll be in the top 8 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If I saw him in the top 4 or 5, I wouldn't be shocked.
All right, so give me what, no scenarios. What do you think's happening? Top 3, who's in 4th? That'll be our dark horse.
Okay. The most likely scenario.
Yes, what you actually think.
What I actually think.
Because we know things that they don't.
What I actually think.
Yeah.
If Evan opens the show hot,
Mm-hmm.
I think Evan is the statistical most likely winner of the show.
I can see that.
His biggest enemy is himself.
Yeah.
He has a new corner behind him. He has all the tools to win the hell out of this show.
Totally.
But that's every show he ever does.
Yeah.
Right?
We've been saying this for years.
Yes. So, most likely winner. Evan Singleton.
Yep.
Myself in 2nd.
Yep.
Trey in 3rd.
Okay, interesting. And who do you think's 4th?
Austin Andrade.
Okay.
Or Thomas Evans.
Or Thomas Evans. Okay.
I think day 2 is going to just destroy Tom Stoltman's points.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think Tom Stoltman's on podium here.
No, but who's podiumed at every major? The only person at the show is Tom.
Yeah.
Trey's never podiumed at the
Worlds.
He's never podiumed at Worlds. He's never
4th.
podiumed at the Arnold.
Nope.
So he's done 2.
Half the
Half. Rogue,
still good.
Rogue Invitational and
Strongest Man on
Strongest Man on Earth.
Which he does have 2 titles of Strongest Man on
He
Earth.
does.
I don't
That's
care what
semantics.
anyone says.
Semantics.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
All right, my top 3, what I think is actually going to happen with the information that we know about what's going on around us. I generally cannot pick who's going to win between you and Austin Andrade.
You're going to put Austin above Trey.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have a 0.
Yeah.
And me, Austin, and Trey are good at the same stuff.
Yep. Austin could win this whole bitch.
He could.
He's the guy that's the guy I'm thinking about. It's Austin.
It's true. Austin was the guy I was fighting with for 3rd last year, and he had a 0.
And he had a 0, and he's improved upon his worst event, which is power stairs. He's been improving. I've seen it.
Okay.
So to me,
that's a solid argument.
To me, it's Austin. You and Austin are fighting for 1st, and I think Singleton takes 3rd.
Okay, I can see that.
That's what I think.
Who's your 4th?
Look at the roster.
I think it's the guy who's won the show with a 0 before.
Yeah, Trey, I guess. Well, the thing is, because this is the thing with Trey. He is going to do bad in comparison to everyone, some of these guys, a lot of these guys on the power stairs. He's not going to get good points. maybe mid pack if he's lucky. On the arm over arm, he's going to 0, right?
Okay.
And then on the yoke, he's going to be the worst of all of the guys that make it to 1400. I think.
No.
Or one of the worst. Absolutely. He's very slow.
He could get like 10th.
Yeah. So that's 3 events. You can't have 3. You could have 2. You could have 1. You can't have 3. I don't think Trey's going to do as good as people think in the totality of the show.
Interesting. Okay.
I could be so wrong, by the way.
Could be.
But and also, not for nothing, I also see him getting beat by at least 4 to 5 guys on the trap bar.
I put the trap bar in the same category as what he said at Worlds.
Like we don't know.
I'm bad at 18-inch deadlift. Wins.
Right. Yeah, it's true. He could crush that. He could.
Yeah. I think it just feels different.
But
than
those other 3, I'm very confident in that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm confident. Let's log it in.
Yeah. Let us know if we're really dumb.
Yeah. Please do. What are we missing? Show me your spreadsheet.
Let's see it, nerds.
Yeah. Let's do it. I think most of the predictions I've seen have had me in 5th.
A lot of 5th.
A lot of 5th.
Which would still be pretty cool. It's just not what we want.
Top 5 in the world. That is my minimum. That's my floor. I must earn the auto invite back.
Fucking
No, but worst case, I have to get the auto invite back.
His floor could be 5th. My floor's 3rd.
Yeah. No, I got a podium with this thing. All right.
All right, guys.
Ready
Love
to
you.
break. See you.